Hi everybody, welcome. I'm already on my third coffee starting this video, and that means nothing great for the day, let me tell you. I could sleep like the dead with liters of coffee coursing through my veins and kidneys. But lately, 2 cups of coffee and I'm ready for a couple of rounds with Mike Tyson. Fighting fit, I tell you. Okay guys, sometimes it feels like I'm living in an alternate universe, totally devoid of human common sense, but usually the confusion comes from things like men with beards, with boobies, wearing dresses, where the chest hair curling along the neckline of the dress is looking like fur on a summer dress, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, I don't really care. People can wear whatever they want. I just do not always understand why they do what they do. However, today it is Harry who again has me checking my pulse to see whether I am still alive. The King Charles, will be landing in Canada today. However, Harry spoke at the Trip.com group's Envision 2025 Summit and also hosted the Travalyst Executive Summit. Now, listen to Harry's words first before we talk about what I really want to talk about. Harry said, "Climate change isn't just an environmental challenge, it is a critical business emergency costing the global economy $143 billion annually. Now is the moment for the industry to reaffirm its commitment to being a force for good. Challenges will undoubtedly rise, but if there's one thing I've learned in my life, is that meaningful change never comes easily," says Harry. "The true measure of our commitment is how we respond when the path becomes difficult. We must never give up." Yes, never give up like he did with Barley, I'm just saying. Okay guys, so according to Meghan's highly intelligent, brilliant husband, climate change is a critical business emergency. Now, my dear people, please tell me, what does Harry know about climate change? And even more so, what does he know about business? But in his ignorance, he is indeed correct. Climate change, which has been happening for hundreds and hundreds of years, has indeed become businesses for bullshitters like Harry and Meghan. I wonder whose private jet he flew to Shanghai with, and that from his 16-bedroom, 9-bathroom mansion for 2 adults and 2 children under 10. I mean, let's clap for Harry the hero. And that, my dears, is indeed sarcasm. The other issue for me is that after 5 whole years, I still do not know what Travalyst does. Do you? Allegedly, Travalyst is the first to drive action in the travel industry. Drive what? Drive a tractor? Drive an SUV? Drive what? What do they do except for driving everyone crazy? What do they do except for talk, 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 and some more talk? I'd fly all over the world to do this talking. I'm almost sure that if the likes of Travalyst all stopped flying all over the world to talk, 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 and talk again, the world would already be a safer place, and carbon emissions would likely drop to about 1/3 or half of what it was. I mean, just my opinion, mind you. The next thing is, every time, well, almost each time Harry or Charles goes anywhere, the other one seems to fly several continents away. Remember how in 2023, when Harry was preparing to attend his hacking case against the Mirror Group, Charles went to Romania. In February 2024, just after Charles's cancer was made public, Harry rushed to England, just to end up seeing Charles for 12 minutes before the King took off for Sandringham in Norfolk. I think there was one other occasion, either when Charles, was in Germany or France, I can't remember. I think it was Germany, when Harry was also in the United Kingdom. Now, King Charles will be in Canada while Harry is in China. This is happening far too often to be absolute coincidence. So why is this happening? Is it to show us that they have nothing to do with each other, or to make it more obvious and then gaslight us? I mean, really, is it really coincidence? So many times I feel it is a little too obvious. And remember Andrew's spy scandal, his supposed Chinese spy scandal. Guys, I don't know. It is just that I'm getting a chill running down my spine, because when everyone started speculating about whether Charles will pop over to the United States to see Harry, or Harry will go to Canada, my trusted contact told me no. He told me Harry will not be in the country and Charles's schedule will be far too full. But it is very likely that a representative of each will meet, because there are some negotiations at hand. And more information he would not give. As usual, I edited the info because I did not think it was all that important, and just said no, they won't meet. Charles's schedule is too full, and Harry will have to stand in the crowd and wave. Remember that? Oh my gosh. So now that we know that part of the information is indeed correct, is the rest he gave me correct too? So many of you were rather angry at me when I suggested that there is indeed something going on behind the scenes with the King, the Yorks, and Harry. Well, don't get too mad too soon, okay? It is my opinion that there is indeed something going on, and this flying past each other is nothing more than a decoy to keep us from sniffing around and catching wind of what is going on, in my opinion. Remember, Harry absolutely loves Zoom appearances, so why does he choose to fly all the way to Shanghai if he could have attended via Zoom? He's done that before. Okay guys, today's video is a short one. I just want to thank JJ, and W for the information, the receipts I received, and the articles over the last few days. I'm a little nervous about sharing some of the information, and I would rather say all in good time, or when the time is right. Something my British J has said often over the last 2.5 years. So maybe it's time for me to also heed good advice. Okay, and now I'm leaving. I have a few other things I need to address or touch on with you, but I'll prepare that tonight and talk to you about it tomorrow. So until then, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.